Good morning, everyone. It's 8:01. This is just a quick calling you up video. I'm going this morning to give my friend's nephew a ride to school again. The last day of school for him is Thursday, but he needed a ride this morning, so everyone knows I'm up before the sun and asked if I could do this favor, so I sure don't mind. I don't know, well, I do know this. Yesterday, the chronic fatigue hit me so bad. I was in bed asleep, I would say 90% of the day, if not more, and I mean such a deep sleep, which I'm sure I needed. But if any of you have chronic fatigue, when it hits you like that, it's just, you can't do anything. And it really hurts your joints. At least when it flares up for me, it does. Now today I'm going to do my best to fight it because I have things I have to get done. Need to get my laundry together and hopefully go do laundry tomorrow. I hope that traffic is not too loud. What else? I've been going through this thing where I do not have an appetite. I'm making myself eat. Scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, 3-bean green salad. I picked up a rotisserie chicken Friday. They were just marking them down. It was only $1.51. They were just marking them down. And I thought, I'll get that and I'll make maybe a chicken salad, or maybe I could get, well, I'll get like 2 meals out of it. I just made a chicken salad and then picked at it and put the rest of that chicken in the refrigerator, and the next day I just couldn't get myself to eat, so I gave it to the chickens. This has been going on, of course, since Monster passed away is when I lost my appetite. I should have it back by now, but I don't. I'm doing better as far as dealing with Monster passing away. I'm just thinking about all the good times with her and still thanking God that I was home with her when she passed away. The meltdowns are not as much anymore. And of course, it has hit Sadie, I've noticed now. The first couple of days, I didn't notice that it hit Sadie as much, but it has. So, you know, I'm loving on her and all that, and I guess they work through it their way. I really don't know. I'm not in a dog's mind. And, boy, yesterday when I collected eggs, I collected, I think, 9 eggs. One of them I dropped in the coop, so I picked it up and gave that to the chickens. That's a lot of eggs for one day. And I know it was all yesterday. I collected them Sunday, so what I got yesterday was yesterday's. Plus there was, Esther had laid an egg, so there was a goose egg. Now my Meals on Wheels lady that comes on Fridays, that faithfully buys a dozen every week, she's gone away on vacation for 2 weeks, so I've lost that sale. I do have a friend that owes me $5 from last week, but I haven't even felt like going to, you know, to meet up with him to get that money. I've just been tired and achy, and I have a cardiologist appointment tomorrow that I'm going to call and cancel today. I just can't, I don't even feel like I can drive all the way down to Plano. And that's where the appointment is. So we'll see about taking care of that today. My friend's nephew, last week when I gave him a ride to school, was telling me that this week would be the last week, and told me the last week of school, they're not allowed to bring book bags to school or backpacks. Anything you bring, you have to carry. And I said, why is that? It was never like that when I was in school. And he said the school is being cautious that the kids do not, this is high school, that they don't bring things to set off pranks, like maybe spray paint or that silly string or anything else. So even clear backpacks you can't bring. Everything has to be in your hands. I said, well, the good thing is it's the last week of school and you won't have many books to bring. But it's a different age that we live in now for those of us that went to high school in the 80s. I'm going to be making him a gift, and then there's a teenager from my church that is graduating this coming Saturday, and I've known her since she was about 9 or 10 years old. In fact, I used to teach her in Sunday school. She has 2 older sisters, and the second oldest I used to teach in Sunday school. Then I used to teach this one in Sunday school. Now I teach her younger sister. And I plan on making her something. Our church is going to celebrate her graduation, I think the first Sunday in June. Because of people's schedules, some people are going out of town. And then I think we might have something else already planned. I'm not involved with the events planning, but that's what I heard. They did send out a copy of the flyer, and it did say June 8th. And they're going to be celebrating something else that day. So I have plenty of time to make her gift. And then my friend's nephew is graduating over the summer. He has 2 more credits. He doubled up credits or something to graduate early. And because he's 16. And so I have some time to make his gift. I was reading that construction. That's pretty neat. It's actually a horse trailer that they've converted into a construction. They must carry all their equipment in there. Oh, what time is it? Thank God, Sunday night when I got home from church and I did a couple things, my phone got an alert that we were under a tornado watch. And we don't usually get that in my town. And thank God we didn't get nothing, not even a drop of rain or even any kind of wind. I guess it rained last night. You know, I was so out of it. But this morning, I could tell it had rained, which is good because I have mentioned before, come the hot Texas summer, I'd be thankful for all that spring rain, even though it flooded my chicken yard so many times. I know when the real Texas summer comes, we'll be praying for rain. So anytime, any kind of rain we get from now until the hot summer will be good. Tornadoes will not be good. Hopefully we won't get any of those. We are in that season though. Excuse me. Yesterday I went down to Garland to the feed store. I got 5 pounds of chicken feed, and they had ducks in, and they had baby chicks. But I didn't get to talk to the lady that I know, and they had a new guy there, and they had the price for those baby chicks, $8.99 each, and you have to buy, I believe there you have to buy 4 or at least 2, but that's a lot of money. I think there's 6 something at Tractor Supply, and pretty soon I think Tractor Supply is going to be putting them on clearance for $1 each. I believe that's what I paid for my Leghorns. I got those when they were on clearance, I believe. Oh, the birds are out. Well, see, I'm thinking what I can make for lunch, because I know I have to eat. And it's not even lunchtime. It's 8:12, and I'm going to have to be going. But I'm thinking if I can get in my mind something to make for lunch, then maybe I'll be hungry about that time. Don't know, just no appetite. I don't feel sick. I'm not nauseous or nothing like that. Just no appetite. Drinking water, lots of water. Drinking some 0 sugar ginger ale. This morning I didn't even make coffee. I don't know what that noise was on my phone. I thought the video stopped. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I need to go. Talk to you later.